Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is May 9th, the 9th day of the May Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem. It is Mother's Day, by the way, in at least the US. So, happy day to all the mothers out there. And yeah, stay good and have fun and all that stuff. All right. Yeah, just cutting in for this one. It turns out that, so I did some research afterwards. And it seems like there's, if you watch my, and you can watch my video, rest of this video next, that I took a really long time. And actually it turned out that I had the right answer all along. It's just that depending on what you mean, but they added extra cases, including the one that I failed on with the time limit exceeded until later. So, and I also done some research. It is a little bit hacky, but that's basically the idea is that you could start from 111 or you can start the way backwards. And if you look at it backwards, the biggest number has to be the sum of all the other numbers and its previous number, right? And that's basically the idea that I built on here. And I do that by putting everything on a heap. And I get the biggest number every time. I do some if statements to check. And then I do this mod thing so that we can repeat subtraction as quickly as we can. And then we set the new total to be, the current total minus the biggest number plus the old number. Ooh, geez. Excuse me. And that's basically it. Yeah, and for this problem, it's going to be comparable to the GCD times the number of numbers and stuff like that. It's a really complicated thing. But that's basically the idea. Let me know what you think. I actually read up on the forum about this, and yeah, it's a mess because during the contest it was wrong. I think people just underestimated how hard this is. The contest writer with the constraints, they could have changed a little bit, but because of that, there are most of the solutions have some weird hacks, so I don't know what I think about this. Other than that, this is a dubious question. This is a good enough, my first iteration of this answer is probably a good enough answer where I don't do any mod. So if I go back to, how do I go back real quick? Okay. Sorry, friends. I didn't do this during the contest because I think I was in Vietnam this time, the last year, so it was great. But in any case, oops. And you can watch me kind of try to read this. But this time limit exceeded solution is probably the one that I would recommend in general because it has the fewest hacks. It's just basically literally take the biggest number, the old total is the biggest number, and then you subtract that from the deltas, and then you just keep going. It's going to be time limited for this case, but I think this is the more ideal solution. So yeah, let me know what you think. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you can watch me solve it live during the daily stream next. Let's get to this problem, which is construct target array with multiple sums. Okay, you have a target, you have an A, you want to do something, sum of all the things in the array, you may repeat this as possible and then see if you can construct it. Okay, that's so target is 935 and we want to do 111. And two of them, these are Fibonacci numbers. So one thing is that the ordering probably doesn't matter, so we can definitely, because you could probably swap the ordering of whatever you do. So yeah. So this is we're just gonna sort the target. That's probably my first move. And then the second one is so there are two things to do, right? One is either we start from 111 like they suggest and go up, or start by 935 and then go down. So how would you go down? What does this 9 mean? And how do you subtract it, right? Well, if we take the biggest number and then reduce it, because by definition, if we set an index to the sum of the numbers, then that has to be the biggest number, right? Just by because that is the sum of all the existing numbers, right? So then that means that this number you can get by getting the sum of all the other numbers, and then the older number is the delta of the sum of all the numbers minus this number. So I think I'm gonna try to play along those lines and see. So okay, so total is equal to sum.target, and then okay. So I think then now we can figure it out. So I think I'm not going to sort it because I thought you could still sort it, but what I'm going to do is put everything in a heap. So I guess you still kind of sort it, but maybe not directly. What's it called? Heapify? That's a thing, right? I didn't make this up, right? Okay, so I didn't return anything, but yeah, okay. And actually I have to change this a little bit because this is a min heap, but we want the max heap. So let's change that. So we have this, and then now we do while length of the heap is greater than 0. So now we take the biggest number, and then we basically go backwards and we move the biggest number, which is the sum of all the numbers, and then we replace it with what it used to be. So okay, and now we still have the total, and we just have to kind of keep track of a few things. So yeah, so the biggest number is equal to the first element, which is heap pop of h, and let's just say the negative version of it, because we inverted it so that we could sort by the biggest, and then we revert it back. And then now previous is just equal to total minus the biggest, and then now we put this new one back in, right? And then now if the biggest number, looking back a little bit, if the biggest number is equal to 1, that means all the numbers are 1, and then we can return true. Otherwise, if we get a negative number in previous, then it's false, probably, right? And also, this just returns true, because we always put it back, so I don't think this ever happens, because I think this is just a while true loop, even though it looks like this. So there is one thing, is that after we set this to the previous, we have to minus total from it, because total changed. So actually, let's just do delta is equal to total minus biggest. So then now previous is just equal to the delta and total. Wait, is that true? So the old number, yeah, I think that's, no, wait. Hang on a second. So I think I'm confused a little bit. So for example, 935, the total is going to be 9 plus 3 plus 5, which is 17. We want to remove the 9, so it's going to be 8. And then 8 is the, wait, what formula am I thinking of? So the total is going to be 17, but we also know that the old total is the biggest, right? So that means that we have total, which is this, minus 9, which is, so that's 12, 17. 17 minus 9 is 8, right? So that means that is this minus 8. I think that I got a little confused because this is perfectly 1 plus 8 plus 8. So that I got 8 twice. I was like, wait, am I saying this right? So, okay. So let's think about this again, right? So okay, let's reword this. Old total is equal to the biggest number, because by definition, old total, so the old total minus This is. Let's do another example because I think that one gives me confusion. Okay, so this is 8 and a 5. I know this is Fibonacci, so that's why you recognize it, but in a more general case. But so that means that this should be a 3. So the old total is 8. The current total is total minus old total. So this is going to be 8 minus 5, and then that's going to be so now previous is equal to this. Am I right? I don't know. This is very confusing myself a little bit. And then total is equal to old total is probably fine. I think that's what I wanted to do, even though I don't know if this is right because I think I am confusing myself a lot. Okay, and it's definitely not right, but let's see. I just returned false for everything. Let's see. I think my idea is right, but I'm just confusing myself a lot. So this is on the heap. That's true because we popped up the 9, and we want it to be a 1. So previous is gonna be So we want this. So the old total is 8. No, that's not true, right? No. Old total is 9. So that means that it is 9 minus. Oh my god, math. I need pen and paper. So basically, what is this 9? 9 is the old total. So, and the total is this. So then it's total minus biggest. And then it is old total minus this. Or did I get it the other way around? I mean, I think this is better, but I'm still trying to figure where I swapped them. Okay. Let me just write it out. So let's say we have 9, 3, and 5. Sorry, friends, I get very confused easily with maths. I'm old, I can't put everything in my head anymore. So the biggest is 9. So old total is equal to 9. Biggest is equal to also 9. So previous is equal to 9 minus the total, which is 17, minus the biggest. And I can't tell if this is coincidence. That's why I said, right? This is like so many confusions. Well, I mean, this is actually intentional because I guess these are the same numbers. Because this is the rest of the array. Yeah, this is the rest of the array. And this is just this array, right? So this is, I don't know. I think I'm just confusing myself too much, but I think this is good. Maybe. Let's see. Right? Let's give it a submit. Let's run it real quick first. Just make sure I get the output out of the way. And then let's give it a heap. Oh no. Maybe it's time limited because I have a case where this doesn't terminate. Yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't think of this one. So this does terminate, but it terminates too slowly. Okay. So my answer is right, but it is not too right, unfortunately. I mean, let me think about this for a second. I mean, there are ways you can shortcut this, but I don't know if it generalizes beyond 2 numbers. And also, that just seems hard. I analyzed this improperly, to be honest. That's a trickier problem than I expected then. And this is correct, in that this is a true answer. So it doesn't have to be Fibonacci, but this happens to be Fibonacci. I think this code is correct, but it is too slow. So what? I think this can be modded because you would repeat it. Is that good enough? Something like this. But then it may go to 0, so I don't know. Let's see if it's correct for the other one first. So the biggest number is equal to total? Why is that? That doesn't make sense. Wait. The biggest number is equal to total is what I mean to say, but I'm just trying to see whether this terminates real quick. Okay, so it doesn't even go right for this. Even though 13 mod 5 is 3. And oh, I don't update the old total correctly. That's why. How do I update this correctly in a good way? The new total is equal to this thing. Okay, so it is equal to the previous total plus total minus biggest, which is the rest of the thing, right? This is also going to infinite loop. Wow, this is harder than I expected. Am I missing anything obvious? No. I mean, I think this was right before. I mean, it's too slow, but how do I speed this up? I wasn't thinking about the domain of the number, which is why I'm having it. I had this issue. I don't know if there's any special case, and the modding doesn't seem to. At least I'm not doing it in an intelligent way. Unless there's some like easy answer. 3, 5, and 9, so that's 1. This is 1, this is 1. But this doesn't need a 1. This just goes to 3 and 5, 3 and 2, and then 1, 1. And this is just false because, well, so the bigger number Oh yeah, I mean, I guess at this point I'm a little bit slow, but I am solving these live, so if it's a little bit slow or it's incorrect, feel free to keep fasting forward or on 2x or whatever you need to do. Though by this point you're probably a little bit whatever about it. I don't know. I know the answer. What else would I play with? I mean, it took me a long time even to get this. So, how did I get this case? If total is equal to biggest, then this is false. Unless biggest is equal to 1, but then, you know. But then that wouldn't be the total anyway, unless it's a 1 element array. That's awkward, but okay. Do I get the right answer for this, or am I just going to be wrong for this? I do actually get the right answer for this. Okay. But let's say this is his total mod. But then the new total is, what is the new total? This is total minus biggest plus. Now that's in the old mod, right? Try this. That's not quite right. So the total is going to be the old total minus this thing. Oh, what am I doing? Just this plus previous, I guess. Is that still too Total minus biggest plus previous. So basically, this is saying that the previous so total is 5 minus 2 plus previous. What is this previous? Previous is 5 minus 5 mod 5 minus 2. So that's going to be 3. So this is previous is going to be 2. Seems really awkward though. Also, I get this one wrong. Why is that? Let's print something to find out. So 5 equals to 5, 3 to 3.2 to 2.1. Total. Debugging is gonna be sad as always. Previous is 0. Biggest is 2. Previous is wrong because total is 3 and 3 minus, and this is gonna be 1. Okay. Huh. I don't know how to do this. Am I missing some really obvious way? I feel like this is one of those, if this is not how you do it, there might be a greedy property that I'm missing. And this mod is not right. I mean, I feel that it was going to be right, but it still feels a little bit weird. I feel like I'm doing GCD in a bad way. Which would be fast enough, but... If GCD is 1, does it... I'm just thinking about where the GCD help at all. I don't even know how to do this anymore. Wow, wowie, wow, wow. I'm not gonna lie, let's take a quick hint. That's what I did, but that's basically what I did. So this hint has not done anything. Because that's basically what I did to begin with, but except that it times up for this big case. Let me think about it for a second. How many big cases are there? I mean, I guess the other one is this, let me double check that this is right first. Still, okay. And then the other big one is if you have like, and then that's gonna be still slow, even though it's just 5 or 6 at a time. Right? Okay, so it does time limit exceed as expected. So we have to do something to speed up. But yeah, I don't know if I know how to do this one. I don't even have, like, I don't have right ideas, but I also don't have wrong ideas. Hmm. I mean, I don't see any other way. I think I just have to figure out how to do this with mod. Okay, let's see. I mean, I already have enough trouble without the mod, but okay. So the total is this, and because we want to remove this, this delta, right, enough times. Hmm. 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 Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so okay, so I need sleep. Okay, fine. So now we have the biggest number, and what do we subtract by? I think that was the part I was confused about. We subtracted by. We keep on subtracting. So yeah, this part is what we're supposed to be subtracted by. Okay, and then total is now. This should be still true. If previous false. But then now the 8 and 5 goes to, because when it's 2, 1, I think that's when I get it wrong. Because it shows, because for 2, 1, this thing is 1. Is that true now? For 2, 1, the total is 3, but this is 3 minus 2, so this is 1, so the previous is 0, and then I return false here. I think maybe if because the previous is 0 is 0. Nope. Is my total correct at least? No, it should be. How do I handle this case though? So this is 3, 2, so we have 1, 2 case. And the previous is 0. So then it becomes 3 minus 2. Then total is 1, so you have 0, 1. How can this be right? So 2, 1, you replace it with 2, 1, you replace it with. I messed up there. Is that what I was looking for? Nope. 2, 1. You still take the 2, and well, I mean, it's still gonna have 2. In this case, there's 3 minus 2. Wow, what am I doing? Wow. Dun, dun, dun. Is this right? 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So 3, 2. Maybe I'm wrong earlier. 5. I don't know how to handle this. If and this returns true because previous is 0 or less here. Sorry, friends. I am just struggling right now, and I'm not even doing that much. I'm just trying to understand why this doesn't work or how to fix it. Let's see. This is 3, this is 2, 3 minus 1 is 0, and that's why this is returning false. But 3 minus 2 plus 1, or plus 0. Wait a second. No, but then the total shouldn't be 1, because that just means the new previous is 0. Now you have 0, 1, which is awkward as heck, right? I think my modular math is just bad, but I think I have another one, which is if if total what does that mean? Is that good enough? Because that means that this sets it to 1. I don't know. I don't think this is right. Especially if I have the wrong syntax. What? How did this happen? Give it a submit just to get a wrong answer and see what the test case is. I don't even get why this is true. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a great explanation for this one. So my logic here is just that if, but I don't even think that's a great logic, which is that if you have 1x, this is always going to be true. But I guess they all have to be positive numbers, so that makes it kind of reasoning. Because the other thing is that if you have this, then that's obviously going to be false. But that's not a possible case, and any other possible case is just this, which is, I don't know. It just, the mod would make sense here, but I don't know. This is so awkward. Yeah, I mean, in this case, it runs, because every time you run it mods a little bit, so it's going to be about roughly log of targets, log of 10 to the 9th time in the worst case, some constant amount of that, or maybe linear time amount of that, because each because basically you can think about just GCD on the biggest 2 elements, and then you kind of keep on doing it repeatedly. So, or like the biggest element and then the mod or something. I don't know. Let's see if I think I solved this problem before, but maybe not. Let's kind of take a look, see how past Larry did it. If he did it at all. This is a hard problem. 1354. Did I do that one in a contest? Actually, now I'm curious. Yeah, so I did get it about a year and a half ago. I did not do this one during a contest. Was it redirects you during it? But that's pretty hard. Okay, what did I even do here? I sorted by... So this is A2 and 4. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what this means. Pass Larry, what are you doing? If... What? I mean, maybe that's why I had 3 wrong answers. But what are you doing, Pass Larry? So every number has to be unique. And what does this even mean? If x mod n minus 1. I don't know. To be honest, I think today I'm just going to... I don't know. I am... Let's look at the discussion form. I don't know how... I mean, the priority queue one, I know how to do, and I think I went over it, but I'm not sure why... there's a heap... Maybe this is a wrong one. Maybe my old one is the wrong solution. Let's see. Yeah, so I got this one right. In my old code. I don't know how it works though. And I damn it, past Larry. Maybe old Larry has a video. If that's the case. And the heap one, I know how to do the heap one, but what does this mean? I mean, he said do it recursively, but yeah, this is same as the Q one or the heap one that we do. Wow. Not only did I do it this way, no one in the forum seems to know how to do it, or I don't know, at least on the test data. Maybe this was fixed. No, but I mean, I tested these. I don't even know how this solution works. Why does this work? I'm gonna see if past Larry did it, and we'll learn it together. This is a really weird day, but yeah. Does old Larry have a video on this? Old Larry doesn't have a video on this. What did I solve it for? probably have it somewhere, but that is weird. Because now I have this code and I don't know how it works. Okay, so n is equal to the number of, this is just n, and then we sort it by the smallest number. If it's greater than 1, we ignore the ones. I guess that's what the plus n here is for, but that's just awkward. And then for each number, if that number is... So for each number that's in this new target, if you cannot construct it by... I don't know. I don't know what to tell ya. I don't have a great explanation for this solution. The heap one, I think, hopefully makes sense. If you'd like to, let me know how this solution works. Let me know. Past Larry is... I don't know what happened. I don't know how he got here. I guess there are four wrong answers. So I must put down something. Let's see what the first wrong answer is. Okay, first wrong answer is this, but he returns false for 999 because they are different. Or they're the same, sorry. I don't know what that means. Oh, and this code works, but I think at the time, I think we saw something in the comments where the reference solution was wrong. So maybe this works already. And then I don't know what this code for is. Maybe it's just confusing. Maybe this is good enough. Is there 10 liners? Nope. Nope, still priority queue. Why do they say O of n? Oh, this is an O of n solution. 44 linear scan, that doesn't count. Well, mine is n log n anyway because of sorting, but still. Is this code right? Maybe they just retested it and it's now wrong. I don't know. I'm going to stick with the heap one, I guess. Let me know how you did. Let me know whatever. This is my heap solution. Oops. It looks okay. Hit the like button, subscribe button, join me on Discord. I'm retired today, so leave me in the comments any questions you have, and I'll see what I can do. Have a good night. Have a great Mother's Day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.